disaster.
Brown really powerful in early skirmishes. Jankos loses his flash. He knows if he gets stunned there, then Mersa could Q flash exhaust and they could probably chase him through a flash. They have got heal though. No ignite on the side of Misfits in this 3v3. W will
Flash
connect.
coming in, two-man knockup. No, Neon blocking with the spell shield is going to be big. Mersa now trying to retreat, but it's Jankos. No flash is now going to be in trouble. Zanzara going to try to finish one. He's going to grab the kill. First blood going over. Zanzara still a force to be reckoned with, but trying to make it out. Flak going to try to pull the spear down at a moment's notice. Will finish one back and exchange, but the solo kill in mid lane. The moment that we miss is Caps takes down VTO.
Caps does indeed 1v1 VTO. I think maybe VTO was looking bot and trying to roam down. We'll see the replay in a second. 1-for-1 bot, but Caps stepping up already in game 3.
Wow. I was just about to praise Misfits and how well their bot lane was playing, and then Caps does Caps things, finds a massive kill and a much needed kill for G2 as Misfits were slowly starting to take control.
It's very surprising to see an Azir solo kill an Ahri at 6, especially when Ahri has ult and flash. It's really hard. Maybe it's VTO who opted into the fight, and it's
Caps even has his ult
closed
still.
it out. Does he still have his ult? Let's have a look at this again. So, VTO level 6, Caps level 6. What happens here? VTO's trying to crash the wave. Does. Walk forwards, misses the charm. Dashes away with his ult. Dashes back in.
Oh
no. This is just...
That is
Caps
just...
has Q up again, I presume.
Honestly, that is just such a massive misplay from VTO. He played right in the middle of the soldiers, 2 of them nonetheless, and Caps just straight up punishes him for it. Really well played there by Caps.
Really indeed well played, and then the knockup tries to connect. Neon spell shields in, so then they're onto the Brown, but Jankos has no flash. Exhaust already propped onto him. Heal comes through, ignite onto Mersa, but the spears are stacking into Zanzara to make this a 1-for-1. Who flash forward to help out in that 3v3.
Yeah, and I think that was the important thing. The fight, while it looked like Misfits had the numbers advantage because Mersa was
there, but the collapses. Flacken now coming up on the way there. Flacken now locking down Broken Blade, looking for the stun, denying the Q over the wall. It's clean play. Broken Blade locked up. Broken Blade taken down. Man advantage for the side of Misfits.
Mersa might be in trouble. Caps still has the ult. Ult goes wide from Mersa. Does VTO dash in here? Jankos is going to use his escape. Caps as well. That's going to be a 4v5, but they're lacking ults here. Misfits. Mersa is low. Maybe G2 want to fancy themselves a fight here.
Fake's call, but Targamas has no flash, so if they go in, they cannot get out. Charm connecting on the Caps and massive. Look at the instant follow-up. Misfits know they have the advantage and they push it forward. They're going to get the Herald too.
And Misfits once again come up clutch in the early game. Irrelevant following up on the charm from VTO was a must-needed play, and Zanzara showcasing why this champion is so well known for him.
Still fighting here. No flash on Jankos. Irrelevance here too.
Goes pulling away.
Takes the blue.
Flacken on the way forward. Fate's call has now been used. Irrelevant still has the stun prep. He needs to dash out over the wall. They've got enough CC to lock him down, and they will take him out. G2 firing back.
Massive bot wave stacking as well in favor of G2. Whoever bases and catches that will be the beneficiary of this whole play. It's a 5v4, but it's VTO who sets it up with the charm flash, I believe, or so it's just a dash forwards charm. It was irrelevant to flash forwards with the stun. A lot of follow-up from Misfits, and they have so much single target CC. The charm, the Renekton W, the Brown passive when it procs, the Skarner E. The second one person gets lost down.
For now, makes sense when you see how strong Flacken is in the 1v1, but Broken Blade has he been caught out here.
4 seconds, 3 seconds.
Working with the ulti waiting. They wait for Broken Blade to leap away. He can walk in, he can drag him right under the tower if he wants to, but Broken Blade buying as much time as possible. Now pulling him in, the chain CC is going to start too. That's the concussive blows. It's going to take a little while to cut him down, but Broken Blade will fall. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, G2 firing back.
The TP if he wants to, but no real wards to teleport to. Misfits definitely looking to contest this, but I think they're a little late on the play.
There's the TP, VTO from top side, G2 picks through, but they turn.
Against the Callista, it's so hard to make anything happen. Zanzara immediately going to get deleted. No, making out safety, maybe just barely. Zanzara running for the hills. The rest of us are trying to hold on. Zanzara burning down to the backside of the fight. Keep your eyes on VTO. Maybe he can get something done. Irrelevant now running. The 4th stack waiting for that last auto. Getting over the wall just barely, but it is G2's fight. It will be G2's Herald. Irrelevant flashing, but he just gets cut down.
Really good turn there from Broken Blade and Targamas straight onto the Skarner, straight onto Zanzara. Misfits' his main kind of force of engage, most biggest threat on the map.
Initiations from Misfits right at the start of the fight.
Yeah, it's Broken Blade with the Q ult to the side, and then it's Targamas who follows up with the knock. Caps is there with the push. Zanzara dies to the ticking red smite, I believe it is, in the ignite. Mersa goes in, but he just gets melted by Caps, and Irrelevant and VTO are just 2 splits from Neon, who gets zoned away by Jankos. That there's no front to back alive for Misfits left.
And you talked about the strength of the top Kench. Targamas with a clutch eat there to keep Flacken alive, to allow him to heal up, to continue auto attack. He was on the verge of death. If he had gone down, that would have been a big shutdown in the back pocket of Misfits. But really everything going in favor of Toss.
Misfits look for a pick.
Caught out is going to spin, now leaping away. They're waiting for him to reveal himself. The second spin now coming out, bringing him back to the team. But Targamas there with the E. Devour down, Jankos ulti down.
He goes off to the side.
So they're not super confident in this, but Targamas no flash, remember.
Targamas potentially going to get locked up. Fate's call, where's he going to go? Taking their time. Jankos now turning back into the fight. Has to be careful. Uses the clone to disengage. G2 playing a bit on the edge here. Looking for an opportunity. Looking for a window for now. Just going to take away the blue buff.
Not too much burned on either side.
But Misfits back into the mid lane. Now they're the ones setting up for the push. I doubt they're going to convert this into much. People need to reset.
W has to back off. He's going to E pretty early. Yanko's poked for a bit of extra damage. Yanko's still going to get knocked up. They can instantly look for the follow-up. Yanko's now going to be in trouble. The E coming out very early. And instantly they shift their attention onto the Kalista. That's going to be massive. Flacca trying to flash out to safety, but there's just too much damage. Misfits coming in the clutch. They do not hesitate. They find their window of opportunity. Caps holding on, but Neon flashing in fearlessly. It is Yanko's first Vito and Irrelevant in the final moments. He may have survived the initial burst, but he will not survive the final exchange. Misfits take the fight.
They're going to get an ace and they're going to get a dragon as well. A very uncharacteristic mistake.
Just sets up for the re-engage for Misfits.
Yeah, Brambles was fantastic. Running to W to follow. Watch Zanzara here. Instantly flash onto Blackett. And then it's Neon who dishes out so much damage. All of them clumped up. Watch him on the Sivir here. First he steps forwards and takes out Blackett. Then he takes the next member down of G2, which is Targamas, who's next to hit in his face, the closest in range. But then it turns into a 1v1 almost. It's Caps versus Neon. And Neon flashes forwards on top of him to take him out, knowing that the only way they lose this fight is if the Azir lives. And I think he might have if he could get a little bit more distance from this top and mid lane of Misfits. Irrelevant Vito on the Ahri and the Renekton. But no, Neon just flashing forward to make sure that kill comes through.
What's crazy is how much
The way they can't finish off the stopwatch, but Jankos is too low to contest this. We talked about G2 having a fast Baron, but Misfits have a 3-item Sivir. This is going to get melted. Jankos won't be in the vicinity. G2 need to stop this 4v5. They have to engage.
Jankos, you want that clutch play from Caps. You need to see it now because this should be theirs. They take it. Jankos, can they find the follow-up fight? Misfits on the retreat now. Target's managing to lock up 2. The Braum response. Flacking off to the side. Untouched. G2 finding out more than they can chew. Caps off to the side. Irrelevant leaps over the wall. They get one pick on the back end of the fight. Mercer has to be careful. Caps sweeping in. Neon goes golden into the waiting arms of G2. Jankos looking to cut him down. A shutdown under the Sivir, but Vito still standing. Vito still clutch, maybe enough, but he does not have the ultimate. He can't make it out. The charm going in, but the spear from downtown and a triple for Flacket.
And Caps comes up clutch once again. He's able to find the play that even at a numbers disadvantage ends up working out for G2. While the Baron does go down, G2 are the victors.
So the Baron does go down indeed. Misfits pick it up and it's a 1-for-1 exchange to begin with. Irrelevant gets chunked out a little bit and it's Broken Blade who loses his life first. Targamas going in with him. The Fate's Call saves him. Versa, I believe, dies too, or no, it's Zanzara, sorry, who dies. And then Misfits try to run away. Cap says we can't let them get out with this Baron. Neon stopwatches the Azir, maybe thinking he's going to get pushed into G2. Perhaps could have saved that to kite back a little bit, but nevertheless, G2 stack up, they get the kills, and they manage to get Neon down. And once he's down, Caps can run up towards this top side and live. Vito tries his best, but the spears are there. And Flacket gets the triple.
I feel like there was a bit of hesitation there from Vito because he had the flash, he saw the HP from Caps. He maybe even had cooldowns, which is why he didn't go for it, but you could see...
the cooldown rotation, 11,000 HP on this Dragon. Let's watch Jankos as well, because he has flash of his own. He can get on top of Neon if he wants to.
Vito on the side as well. Both sides fishing for a flank, looking for any opportunity. Jankos, AK help. Getting lower, getting burned through very quickly. Kalista Wrench should make this an easy steal.
Zara's looking.
Zara locked up. They're debating where do they want to go. Jankos into the backside onto Neon. The knockup is coming in, but Neon's still standing strong. The front line standing strong. Caps is not able to hit the back line quite yet. They're trying to burn through. Targum is buying time. Zanzara now taken down. The Dragon 3K getting lower. Misfits, are they going to commit for this one? It's absolutely psychotic. Caps! They stay in. Caps! Just like that, scoops up 3 and is the difference maker for this team. But Neon still stands strong. Neon gets one back in return, but he will back away. G2 take the Dragon. G2 take the fight.
And it's all Caps. He does so much damage from so much range.
It was... Everyone was waiting for someone to pull the trigger, and Zanzara is looking for a target. Broken Blade throws out his ultimate initially to buy a little bit of time, but also keep your eyes on the Fate's Call here. Jankos, as he dives onto the backline to generate pressure. Irrelevant is getting zoned away by both Caps and Broken Blade, and then you can see here this 3-man knockup comes through from Targamas off the back of Flacket as well, and then Caps comes in to clean up the fight.
He does indeed, and we'll see it right here as he's going to dash forwards and just scoop 3 of them up as they try to re-engage here. Vito, he flashes the charm to the side and then re-engages knowing that CC is down. Manages to get all 3 of them, misses Neon, yes. No, Neon actually spell shields it, would have got 4 really clean from Caps. And going back in that fight there, Zanzara actually ulted the clone of Jankos, didn't actually land on top of Jankos himself. So
the W coming in clutch, rare that I get to say that, but there it is.
We spot out a bit of vision. You saw the Ahri charm just miss out of Poggle 4. Broken Mid, of course, not running the flash. Misfits is going to start it up, but I think G2 will know. They should have blue orbs. Nice little chunk there from BT onto Targamas. G2 stepping forwards. Misfits need to have a bloody good turn if they want to win this fight.
Crazy. Keep your eyes on Mersa. The E is going to be everything to stop the engage. BTO off to the side, hoping to get something else.
Irrelevant's just getting killed.
Irrelevant getting chipped away, and he needs to take the fruit. No, Caps finding the kill before the fight even breaks out. It's absolutely split. BTO off to the side, getting picked up by Jankos, but keep your eyes on Neon. Neon is the one that matters. It is Neon versus Caps, and right now Caps is winning. Flacket coming in, dealing so much damage, but he cannot finish the kills. Neon off to the side, uncontested for now. They're trying to take down Caps. Caps looking for 2v1, no, a 3v1. Caps versus the world, and it is Caps who will come out on top, still standing, as Targamas takes down Video. Neon still standing. Mercer there to try to body block, try to bait them in.
1 versus 4,
Neon, can you do it? He's got the GA. Jankos invisible. Neon takes down 1. Maybe Neon is enough. No, there's no way. Broken Blade in. Neon down. The GA coming out. Good night, sweet prince. G2 will take the fight.
Oh boy, Caps is stepping up massive for G2 in this game, single-handedly winning them the fight. Targamas clutch as well with the Eat Caps. He knew he went too deep, and Targamas was there to save him.
Just in the replay, just watch Caps. Just watch how he uses his range to bully Misfits inside the pit. Vito tries to find a flank, but again, just keep your eyes on what Caps is doing here. He's putting soldiers over the wall, and he's just chipping away at Irrelevant. He's basically solo killing the Renekton before he gets involved in the fight. And with Baron helping as well, he then finds that initial solo kill, and the fight breaks out.
And this is where Caps maybe goes too deep because he gets ulted. Watch Targamas here. He sees after the Callistals, just goes on top of them, eats Caps up straight away in the Sky ult, spits him back out. Caps continues doing Caps things next to Flacket, who's also having a fantastic game. Singles out Zanzara. Vito tries to peel, but in the 2v1, dodges away from the charm. Fights Zanzara. Vito's combos down. Targamas is back here to help his buddy out. And Neon can't find a target. The fight's just way too split. He needs a front to back. He needs people in front of him so he can actually hit targets close to him on the short range Sivir, but it's Caps that's making the fight so messy.
Remind me, Dracos, how do they spell God?
CAPS, Vedius. CAPS.
Oh my god, what a performance from him. Zanzara, though, on
for the pick. Waiting for Jankos. He's going to pull him back down to the team. They can stun him down. They can lock him up. He's spinning. He's spinning. Maybe they can get it done. Jankos buying a brief moment. The GA now about to come up. Now Targamas looking for the re-engage. Could just eat him up right now. Flacken off to the backside. Completely untouched. Irrelevant trying to stop Caps from getting anything else done. It's a scrappy. It is a messy fight. Neon still standing. Irrelevant tries to take down Caps, but he is not ready for the 1v1. Neon untouched for now. Slowed briefly. Neon flashing forward. Neon absolutely fearless. What is he doing? Cut down. He throws it all the way. He sees a window of opportunity, and the window closes right in his face.
Neon does everything that he can to try and win the fight for Misfits, but it is just not enough. Flacket and Caps are ripping through these team fights, and with 20, the initial pick comes down onto Jankos. Good use of the clone to buy a little bit of time, but he also has the GA. Broken Blade doing what he can to also buy time with the ultimate as the rest of Misfits funnel in, but Caps is yet to arrive to the fight. Then you'll see Flacket bringing in the Tom Kench, throw him into the fight, and then just dishing out whatever damage he can.
Yeah, Reven's trying to buy time. It looks like Jankos' clone was the one that saved him there after he got spat out. Targamas falls. He's the hero for G2 there to make sure that their jungler lives, and it's Flacket on Caps on the backline. Neon knows he has to make a hero play here. Thought he could get enough damage out, but the shield bow and heal comes through. The spell shield slightly early maybe, because maybe could have used it for the stun off Sejuani. Manages to take out Jankos. Zanzara flashing on top of Caps. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication there from Misfits. Sejuani will use. The Misfits would see that. They want to fight now.
Zanzara now stepping forward, looking to lock the credit. Whips! Caps whips! We sing his praises, but in the clutch moment, maybe he comes up short. Will it be enough? Caps still standing. Caps locked down. Misfits find the fight. All it took was a single mistake. Jankos locks off to the side. He won't get taken down. He goes to the GA. He's called down. Now it's Flacket versus the world, but they're getting chipped. They're getting ripped to pieces. Flacket is so strong, but they don't need to bet it all here. They're backing away. They're playing this one out slowly. Misfits fishing for an opportunity to fight Flacket, but they cannot afford to overextend.
Broken Blade could TP in the base here if Misfits go towards the Baron. Flacket could buy time. The waves are coming in. He could go for the backdoor if he has Demolish. Flacket and Jankos might just buy time so he can look for it, but VTO has based. Irrelevant has based. They know that the backdoor is an option. They have TPs just in case.
Down. They want the
Dragons up. Yes, they do.
They see Jankos.
They turn this one back. Waiting, 2K getting lower and lower.
They've gone for the Drake. They've gone for the Drake instead. The question is, can Misfits get there in time?
They have to sprint there. They have to run there. They have to use any TPs that they've got. There's no wards down here, though, so they can't TP in.
Jankos has
they need to collapse. 11k HP. Zanzara's face checking.
Walking backwards, getting knocked up. Neon now going to be in trouble trying to flash out to safety. Mercer buying as much time as humanly possible. Spellswood coming in a little bit early, but here comes Flacket. VTO going wide on the snare. Maybe he has enough damage. Just maybe, but no! Flacket too strong. Jankos off to the side. Irrelevant now coming in. Maybe living up to his
TP's
namesake.
off from
There's a
Caps.
TP top. G2 looking to close it out here. G2 going for the throat. They will not give Misfits any more time. Gango's moving in to cancel the backs. He might give his life to Irrelevant, but it is G2 with their sights on the Nexus, their sights on the win, their sights on match point as they move in, looking to close this out. VTO whipping on the charm. Will take away the crown. A TP now coming in from Irrelevant. Maybe they can hold Cap stepping forward. Knock back the rest of the team. Flacket shredding through this Renekton effortlessly. He is monstering Irrelevant. G2 walking away, backing off. Irrelevant gonna get taken down. They're taking their time. Flacket down Legendary, and that is it. G2, a nail-biting finish, but they will find the win.
The bait and switch from G2 at the very end, using the Dragon.